I'll just share the screen here. Okay. So this is very, very important. See all the other three parameters, that is the selfless, our well-wisher, teaching based on scriptures, everything needs time. For example, we want to observe whether they really teach based on the scriptures. First thing is we should know scriptures, right? So to read scriptures, kiske paas time hai? We don't have time. That's the reason we are sitting here, right? Yes. So we don't know many other things. That one parameter which can make it very easy to identify who is genuine guru is parampara. Now I will explain what do you mean by parampara. So parampara means that a guru should have his own guru, and that guru should have his own guru. That way it should keep on connecting back, back, back. Finally it should reach Krishna. Then that is called a parampara. Okay? Krishna will teach the first disciple, the message will come. That disciple will choose another worthy disciple. Then the message will come as it is without alteration. Then it keeps on coming, 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 coming. Finally it comes into the final gurus who are living now. Like that it will come. That is when it is called parampara. Now Krishna is telling that in course of time the succession was broken. Right? That is what is mentioned here. Then he has come to establish it. That is how important Krishna gives to parampara. He wants the succession to be retained. Otherwise, he is not like that is not the way he decided. Now, how many paramparas are there? Okay, there are 4 paramparas. So kindly repeat after me. It is a very, very important shloka. It is from Padma Purana. I'll just show that. Sampradaya Vihinnaye Mantraste Nispalamataha अतः कलो भविष्यन्ति चत्वराः संप्रदायिनः श्री ब्रह्म रुद्र शनक वैष्णवाश्रिति पावनाः चात्वारस्ते कलो भाव्य शुक्ले पुरुषोत्तमा रामानुजं श्रीशिवचक्रे मध्वाचार्यं चतुर्मुखः श्रीविष्णुस्वामिनो रुद्रो निम्बादित्यं चतुर्सनाः. So this Padma Puran written 5,000 years ago. Okay, now because it is written 5,000 years ago, they have written a prediction to the future. So they have told Bhavishyanti. The almost second line, Bhavishyanti is there. Bhavishyanti means future. Okay, which yuga, Kalo Bhavishyanti. In Kali Yuga they are going to appear. Okay, these 2 slokas I put it in the flow chart. There are 4 authorized parampara, starting with Brahma Sampradaya. The leading Acharya in Brahma Sampradaya is Madhvacharya. Next comes Sri Sampradaya. The leading Acharya in Sri Sampradaya is Ramanujacharya. Third Sampradaya is Rudra Sampradaya. Leading Acharya is Vishnu Swami. Then Kumara Sampradaya. Leading Acharya is Nimbakacharya. Okay, you would have seen the Sri Sampradaya is very, very prominent in Sri Rangam, Tirupati. Many places they are very, very prominent. Like they have very wonderful things like big white and red there, and then this one will be there. And then this Rudra Sampradaya is famous in the Rajasthan, and they worship a Ladu Gopal. They keep a Ladu Gopal deity, small deity. And then this Kumara Sampradaya is also very, very prominent in Mathura, and near Rajasthan also they are very famous. So they are called Pushti Mark, right? So yes, in that famous Vallabhacharya also is considered this Sampradaya. Sorry, I think Rudra Sampradaya. And B is called comes under Brahma Madhva Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya. Okay? So any spiritual guru should be any of these 4. There is no 5th one, only 4. Okay? There is no 5th one. Chalo? Yes. Why this parampara is important? Hear this alone carefully. Why this is very, very important. Okay? So there is a famous misinterpreted Sanskrit sloka. So I'm not good at Sanskrit, I will not recite the sloka, but I will explain the blunt meaning of the sloka If you are in parampara, you will be able to understand. If you are not in parampara, you will not be able to understand. The blunt meaning is that when Krishna fell down, Pandavas were laughing and Kauravas were crying. Like that was mentioned in the blunt meaning of sloka. Okay? Anyone who knows Sanskrit, just knowledge of Sanskrit, they will have interpreted like this. But anyone who are in Parampara, they will have interpreted differently. So the meaning of Krishna in the Sanskrit was this: Keshava was falling in water. Like that was mentioned. Keshava fell into water like that. But it is not Keshava Krishna, it is K Sava. K means the Sava means dead body, K means that dead body, and it was in water. When dead body is in water, Pa Andava. Pa means water, Andava means the fish which is in water. The Pa Andavas felt very very happy because they are seeing a food. Okay? Cow Rava. Rava means the jackals. Cow means they are in the land. So they were crying that our food is losing better. This is the real meaning of the Sanskrit shloka. But anyone who knows Sanskrit, just knowing Sanskrit, they will translate it like when Keshava was falling, Pandavas were laughing, and Kauravas were crying. Okay? So this is the science required. You cannot simply translate Bhagavad Gita or any scriptures just because you know Sanskrit. Okay? You need to be parampara. Okay? Simple analogy you cannot take. You all know ABCD English? You can read, right? Today I'll give you a rocket science paper. You have a commentary to that. Ready? Why? What is the problem? It is also written in English only. You know, ABCD only will be there. English will be there. That's all. What is the problem? We don't have a science behind it. Similarly, bhakti is also science. When you know science behind it, then only you can comment it. That's why parampara is important. They will teach the science properly. Another important point, which is very very wonderful, I really like this point very much. See, we all know Bhishma Dev, how wonderful Bhishma Dev is, correct? Yes, but it is many people feeling why he took the side of Kauravas and why he did so many things like that. No, only Parampara knows the real reason. Most of the people will come and saying that, oh, Bhishma Dev ate the food given by Duryodhana. In order to repay the food, he has to take the side of Kauravas like that. So actually, if you read in Parampara, Prabhupada has written the commentary in one of the Bhagavad commentary. When I read that, it was so amazing. There are 5 reasons why Bhishma Dev took the side of Kauravas. The first and foremost reason is, see, when Bhishma Dev became Brahmacharya, he gave a promise to his mother that I will not marry. Along with that promise, he gave one more promise that whomsoever will be in the throne of Hastinapur, I will protect her. That is the promise he gave. So that time, unfortunately, throne of Hastinapur with the Duryodhana. So he has to protect her. Number one. Second thing is, these people are Mahajan. Mahajan means they know what is going to happen in the future also. They know that how Krishna is going to protect the Pandavas, he knows very well. So even if I take the side, Krishna will protect them. He knows. So that is the second reason. Third thing is very amazing. If I say any word against Duryodhana, Duryodhana will insult me like Virudhara. Then Vidura left the battlefield, which Vidura didn't fight in the war. He just threw his arrow and went off because of insultation. So if he insults me, I cannot bear the insult, I have to leave the place. Then I cannot fight in the battle. So that is not he wanted. Why he wants to fight in the battle? It's coming in the fifth reason. The fourth reason is to prove to the world, however great warrior you are. Right? He was able to almost defeat, means inconclusive fight with Parashuram. Parashuram is the incarnation of the Lord. So it is almost impossible to defeat Bhishma Dev. Even that impossible person is there. If you are with Adharma, you will be defeated. Okay? The fifth most important, wonderful reason, which any other parampara will not give, only in ISKCON it is available. Very, very, very amazing reason. Right? Now, whenever we have small kids, right? We have a father and mother. Whenever there is a small kid, we used to fight with them. Correct? We used to enjoy small fight. Like very baby fist, he will try and punch us, and we like, oh come on, punch me more and things like that. Right? So when Bhishma Dev in the battlefield, he was shooting arrows to kill Arjuna. Right? I was telling in the second session, the arrows were keep on coming. Arjuna couldn't withstand. The arrows entered and pierced Krishna. Correct? And Krishna was bleeding. In order to protect Arjuna, Krishna charged towards Bhishma Dev with a chariot wheel. Correct? Yes. So that day, Krishna was feeling the arrows of Bhishma Dev like a small child punching his father. Okay, so whenever for devotees of Krishna, there are five primary rasas. That is, whatever I am talking now is a final class of Bhagavad Gita I have to give. I am giving a short introduction to that. Even if you don't understand, no problem. That's okay. Chalo. So there are five rasas we can reciprocate with Krishna, like as a father, as a friend, as a lover, as a servant, and as a neutral person. Now, there are secondary rasas, like one of them is Virya rasa. Virya rasa means fight with the Lord to give pleasure to the Lord. Okay, so Bhishma Dev was doing fighting with the Lord to give pleasure to the Lord. How a small baby gives pleasure to his father. Because of that reason, Bhishma Dev took the side of Kauravas so that I can give pleasure to Krishna. This commentary you will never get anywhere. That is why parampara is important. Nobody, most of the people will tell, oh, Bhishma Pitama, I need the no Namakaya to say yes, like that. But this is the real reason. Okay? Now, after understanding this, so far if you slept, no problem. Wake up. Now it is for us. Okay? So far you understood how other person should be, now how we should be. Okay? When we approach a spiritual master, what we should be asking for? We should go and ask him, when will I get a job? When will I get meetings? Like when will I get married? Like that kind of what we should ask. What we should ask? Any idea? At least still no. How? How to progress? Moksha. Okay, liberation. Good question. This should be asked. Yeah, any other question?
How to end the cycle
How to end the cycle of birth and death? Yes.
How can we
Yes. How can we increase our spiritual relation? Yes. These are all the valid questions. We should not go and ask the spiritual master, when will I get job? When will I get married? When will I get children? When will I get so many things? When will I don't problem get solved? If you are asking all these things, it's karma. If it is there in your karma, it will get it. If you don't have it in karma, it will not get it. Okay? Chalo? Okay. Now, Bhagavad Gita teaches us how to what to ask in to Gita. Only we just have to read. Tadviddhi pranipatena परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनः सत्त्वदर्शिनः. Any Madhuri can be translation.
just try to learn the by approaching the spiritual master? Inquire from him, from his ability and render service to him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge to him because they have seen him.
Yes. So try to learn the truth means about spiritual things, approaching a spiritual master. Two things are mentioned, very important. Ask from him submissively and render service unto him. These are the very important things. Okay. Now, why submissive thing is mentioned? I get any challenging spirit. Why it is really like this? What is the problem with that? Challenge the other person. No? What is wrong with that?
Shows that we don't have respect for him.
Yeah, we don't have respect for him, correct?
Yeah, like it shows we have equal knowledge or something like that.
Yeah, it is proving our ego, correct? Yes. Then, when we try to power it through our ego, those people are without ego, correct? So, when they don't have ego, what they will tell, oh, you are right, please carry on. That's all they will tell. They will not guide you at all, okay? Who will be at loss? We will be at loss. That's why when we approach spiritual masters, spiritual questions, our questions should be submissive. Submissive means, how can I understand this? I'm not able to understand. Okay? That is how question should be. It's wrongly given. According to me, it should be like this. If you tell, yeah, you're right, please carry on. That's all they will tell. Okay? That's number one. Now, second point is render service up to him. Why we have to serve spiritual master here? So that he will be happy.
Clear of the knowledge, clear of the depths of his knowledge.
To pay off the debts to his knowledge, what he is given to us. Amazing point. Yes, any other reason?
However, whoever you get to participate in spiritual guru, your karma will not take.
Correct, that is true, but he will help you to break the cycle of birth and death. Okay, so yeah, we'll come to the point. So why we should do service to them? Very important point. See, if you see physical principle, the water flows from higher potential to lower potential. Current flows from higher voltage to lower voltage. So when we do service unto him, we will become a vessel, bent vessel who can receive water. So now some rainwater is pouring. Now if our vessel is flat, can we collect water? Not possible. But if the vessel is bent, we can collect enough water. How much ever you bend, how much ever that much water we can collect. Similarly, when we serve Guru, we will be able to receive the mercy of the Guru flowing from Krishna, and we will become the patra to receive it. If we don't serve the Guru, we will become a flat vessel. We cannot collect water. We cannot collect knowledge. Okay? So this is the very important point. Now, why this is, it is always given that, this important point is, yes, though the important point is, see, many people will be stuck in many problems. Only Guru has an out of, what do you call, out of box thinking around. He is not absorbed like problem like you. Okay? To give a small example, I played this video. Just tell me what is wrong with this video. Okay? I don't know whether sound is connected. Just see. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this approach?
It's like if it is written in your, if it is not written in your destiny you work hard.
That's
Right?
it. You have karma, you get it. If you don't have karma, whatever you do, you won't get it. Correct? That Guru will be able to tell you. Correct? Since you are absorbed in problem, what is happened to the pig? It was absorbed into biscuit only. It is like this only biscuit. Like that only we also be. Right? Many times when the problem comes, our life will be like, no, whenever teenagers and the unmarried boys come to counseling to Karthik Guru and to us also. Main problem is Prabhuji, I don't have a girlfriend. As if like huge problem will be there. Many people, one person came and told me when he was 28 plus something like that. He came and told me, Prabhuji, I'm not getting marriage. So getting into huge problem. Okay? So it was like magnified to him. Anyway, whatever the mind tricks we'll explain in the next session, I will not do the break. So will be able to guide us what really is wrong with us, right? So that is the reason very important that we should approach the Guru. Okay. Now I am going to describe a small description of Srila Prabhupada. After that, we will describe about Darshan Dev. Why Darshan Dev is very important. See, if you want to ask for a genuine Guru, you should see as a match as Prabhupada. Does the Guru have same qualities as Prabhupada? Does the Guru has everything as Prabhupada? Everything is a match or what you call yardstick for us, the Prabhupada has done for us. So we will see one by one. Next 10 minutes is an amazing topic. If you have slept so far, no problem. Why it is important is, one day in Tirupati, the disciples of Ramanujacharya assembled there. Okay, they want to glorify Ramanujacharya. And Ramanujacharya was there. And there was a small deity of Lord Venkataraman was there, and he opened and spoke, send Ramanuja out. Okay, when Ramanuja was sent outside, then disciples started to glorify. The Lord told, if Ramanuja would have been here, he would have stopped you glorifying him. But I don't want that to happen. I want to hear his glories. That's the reason I have sent him out, so that you can all speak about his glories, which I want to hear. Okay. When the devotees of the Lord is more eager to hear than his glories. Okay? So similarly, Prabhupada's glories is very pleasing to Krishna. Okay, very important. Next 10 minutes, be attentive. Okay? Small video, you watch, then you will understand.
If I see this person, this soul, struggling just like I'm struggling in my life, and all of a sudden with him, and I have a reason for it, that's it. Our mission is to see everyone become happy. Give some sort of act on eternal life.
I'll explain all the documents. So, whenever we take birth, as we are a small child, what we'll ask our parents? Give me toys, correct? When Prabhupada took birth, first thing he asked, give me deities to worship. Okay? So the pure devotee symptoms were manifesting in his childhood itself. So he saw his father was worshipping Radha Krishna deities. He said, I also want a Radha Krishna deity, give me a deities. So he started to worship Radha Krishna deities. And Jagannath Ratha Yatra will happen, right? 1 week it will happen. Same way, Prabhupada also wanted to celebrate Ratha Yatra at the age of 5. He engaged all his small friends. They did the Ratha Yatra, same 7 days fully with prasadam, kirtan, everything, small part, like a toy car, like that. Yes. So that is the purity of Prabhupada. Now, at the age of 22, he wanted to, when his friend insisted him to meet the one spiritual master. And Prabhupada was not interested. At that time, Prabhupada was called Abhaychar. Okay, Prabhupada's title was given later only. He was Abhaychar. He wanted to, Abhaycharan was, my friend was insisting, you come and meet this guru, it is very nice, he's very nice like that. So reluctantly, Prabhupada, Abhaycharan went to meet this, the spiritual master. Later on, that spiritual master is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. If you see our photo, the entire Guru Parampara is there. First is Prabhupada, his Guru is there. Okay? One important qualification of, when you offer flower, you will come to know. One important qualification you will know, like, if you go to any other spiritual organization, right? What you will see in their organization, first that Guru's picture, correct? Huge picture of that Guru will be there. And no information about their Guru and their Guru, correct? Yes. But when you come to ISKCON, first you will see Krishna, right? After returning this Gita course, you will understand someone called Prabhupada is there. Then after Prabhupada, whenever you see any of the altar in ISKCON, you will see entire Guru Parampara. It should be there. And if you have Bhagavad Gita as it is available, page number 31 of Bhagavad Gita, you will see entire Guru Parampara starting from Krishna, then Brahma, then Narada, Vyasadeva, and then Madhvacharya. Full flow of Parampara, how they pass on the ascetic knowledge is there in the 31st page. So, Prabhupada is the 31st Acharya in the Parampara. Okay? He met his Guru, but till that time he was not his Guru. Okay? Because he is yet to accept as a Guru. So he met his Guru. That Guru told, just by looking at him, he told, you are all speaking very well in English. Why don't you go to Western countries and preach? This is 1920. Okay? Prabhupada just met his Guru. He didn't even regularly attending this Gita course. Just Prabhupada met his Guru. That Guru gave an instruction, why don't you preach in Western speaking, like English speaking countries, and preach the message of Bhagavad Gita. That time, Prabhupada told, see, we are under the rule of British. So we are not independent. Since we are not independent, who will listen to us? First let us become independent, then we will preach like that. Now Prabhupada gave a wonderful argument. Then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, his Guru, broke this argument very nicely. See, the real problem is not independent. Even if you are under the rule of independent, you will be looted and you will be not treated badly only. That's what is happening now, right? Even our rule, British rule is better than this rule, correct rule, right? So even if you are under someone's rule, you will be looted. The real problem is the cycle of birth and death. The real independence is from the cycle of birth and death independence. If you solve the cycle of birth and death, all your loan problem, monetary problem, house problem, health problem, every problem is solved. Okay, so the real independence is breaking the cycle of birth and death. So go and preach now. It is very important. Like I told. And Prabhupada felt the argument he got defeated. Okay, message of Bhagavad Gita is in the right hands. That day he accepted him as a guru, and he started to meditate. When can I go to West and preach? Okay, so that day onwards, he used to write letters to his guru that how can I please you? Then always the guru tells, go and preach in the West. So with this mood in mind, he started to preach in India. So around at the age of 1953, he started a movement called League of Devotees. He started a movement called League of Devotees in Jhansi. So he had a class auditorium like this where he was giving class. But due to local politics, he was sent away from the place and nobody was ready to accept him and welcome him. Okay, anyhow, my guru's instruction is to preach in the West, let me try that. And at the age of 58, he took sannyas. And he started to fully dedicate for spreading this message. So that time, in order to collect more money, he started to print books. Now, whenever we print books, What we do is, someone will print the books, someone will do the proofreading, someone will carry the books, someone will do the other things. Here at Prabhupada time, he was only writing the articles, he will only go to the printing press, get it printed, he will only take the books and distribute to the people, and he will only do everything. Okay? While distributing these magazines, one fellow told him, why don't you write books? These magazines people will throw away, why don't you write books? And that time, Prabhupada got the inspiration to write Srimad Bhagavatam. So that day, Prabhupada was in Vrindavan, and he used to go to Delhi and get it printed and come back. So with lot of efforts, he collected some sponsor and he started to write the book on Srimad Bhagavatam. That also says so there are many cases he skipped the breakfast. One day so happened that in the hot weather in Delhi, he fainted on the road. Nobody was there to lift him. Okay, nobody was there to just give him water also nobody was there. Somehow he woke up after some time and then somebody saved him. Okay, and because of no food and no water for so many days he was sick. In spite of that, he was continuing to write books so that it will benefit all of us. This is the sacrifice he has done. Now, after doing that, right? After doing that, then like one day he approached a lady called Sumati Maharaj. I think you might have seen in the video one lady who told old man you're going to die. Okay, so that lady had a cargo ship. Every week a ship goes to America. So Prabhupada went and approached that lady that why don't you give me a ticket in your cargo ship? So then like she reluctantly gave the tickets to Prabhupada. Prabhupada boarded the ship at the age of 69. 69 in the cargo ship. He was going to America. And in the ship only he was turned to 70. And whenever we travel in sea sickness is the biggest problem. We get into that nausea or vomiting kind of thing will be there. So Prabhupada got into sea sickness. He critically became ill. He couldn't take any food. He was so weak. Right? Now, when the midway of the sea, right? So the captain of the ship told, see, there is another ship which is going back to India. I'll drop you there. You go safely, otherwise you will die here. Then Prabhupada told, no, that's not my goal. My goal is to preach in West. That's what my Gurudev told me. I have to go. So even in the tiredness, he was continuing to travel. In the middle of the journey, he got 2 heart attacks. 2 heart attacks. He was writing in his diary, if third would have been there, I would have died. I could not have withstood it. Because of Krishna's mercy, he got 2 heart attacks. It was sustained. Then, while traveling, slowly, steadily, his health got improved. One day he got a dream that entire Krishna, all the incarnation, Matsya, Kurma, Narasimha, everyone was there in the ship. They were rowing the boat and Prabhupada was sitting. That is what the dream he got. That indicated that your mission will be successful. Let's go there like that. Then he landed into America. Whenever we go to America or foreign countries, what we will carry? Passport, money, and whom to meet. Correct? So Prabhupada landed, he had passport visa, but he had just 40 rupees. Just 40 rupees. And he didn't know whom to meet else. One person name was there, he didn't know whether to go to left or right. That much nobody was there to receive him. Right? Whenever we go to America, this one we ask someone to receive us, right? Nobody was there to receive him. Somehow he died and then he went there. After going there, he moved to New York. Okay? In the New York, it is so pathetic place that where he was staying in an apartment, that same manager who's managing the apartment, he stole his typewriter, he stole everything in his room, and he told in front of Prabhupada, somebody has stolen your typewriter, like that. Okay? Prabhupada knew that this fellow was lying, but he couldn't do anything. So like that horrible life he was living. Then he moved to another place called Bauri. Okay? Bauri is the headquarters of hippies. Hippies means they wear long hairs, without dress, they'll be living there. Every day they change the partners. Drug addicts, alcohol addicts, they lie down on the street like that. In that place, Prabhupada went and he was preaching this message. One day his roommate started to kill Prabhupada. Okay, he started a knife and started to charge towards Prabhupada. Then Prabhupada has to run for his life and he escaped and then came out. Then after they established a storefront in the 26th Avenue, 2nd Street. So that is called Matchless Gate. Then from there onwards, slowly, steadily, one disciple used to come, they assemble. And those days, see, you all are very, very nice. Okay? Either you are attentive, if you are not attentive, you are sleeping very nicely, comfortably without. But there, Prabhupada time, people will be like this. One fellow will be rotating like this. One fellow will be jumping like this. And one fellow will come and go, keep on walking like this. Everyone will do every nonsense possible. Okay? And every so it will be kept in another room. So one fellow will come like this, walk like this, take the apple or the fruits cut there, and he will go away. So that also Prabhupada will say, "Oh, thank you so much for keeping in order. Thank you so much like that." Like that only he will do. Okay? He knows very well that he is stealing, but he will not say anything. Okay? And one day when Prabhupada is giving class like this, one fellow stood up, I am God, like that. Okay? Then Prabhupada said, "Oh, thank you God for coming here. Will you please help me to serve you by giving this class? Can you please sit down like that?" That is how Prabhupada used to tolerate every nonsense those hippies used to do. Slowly, steadily, by the purity of Prabhupada, so many people, those hippies who are drug addicts, got transformed. They see, if you see drug addict, I have a relative who was alcohol addict. So we took it to rehabilitation center. 6 months we struggled a lot. We spent around 2-3 lakhs in the rehabilitation center to bring him back to normalcy. Within 1 month, he went back again to the bar. 1 month, though, that's it. Okay, 6 months after gone. Wherein these drug addicts, they left the drug habits just Prabhupada told. That's it. When Prabhupada don't stop it, they could give it up so easily and they don't need any rehabilitation center. They were never interested to the drug again. That is the purity of Prabhupada. Okay? So this is how Prabhupada was serving. Then he went to a park where he did a wonderful kirtan. To attract all the people, he had only two things. Wonderful kirtan and second important thing is wonderful prasad. Okay? So see now if you see when you come here, there are many volunteers who wrote the mass here, who arranges the temple here. The cooking is coming from some other team, some other place. Everything is arranged. When Prabhupada used to conduct class like this, he will arrange everything. He will cook for everyone, not one or two menu. It is like full feast, puri, kachori, sabji, everything. They are not eating today. Okay, yes, everything is there. And every wonderful feast. After that, Prabhupada is the one who takes all the reverend plates. He will clean the place and he will do everything. This is how sacrifice he has done just to give the message of Krishna to everyone. Right? So he was really, really comfortable in Vrindavan. Okay, before coming to America, he was really, really comfortable in Vrindavan. Just to give this knowledge, this one. Now, when Prabhupada has done, right, what he amazing thing he has done, no? Those Westerners came along with Prabhupada to India. In Indians, when they saw, oh, these Westerners are taking this message of Bhagavad Gita very nicely, then we should also take it. Whenever America does and UK does, new fashion, right? Right? Same way, we also took it nicely. If Prabhupada also started in India, we didn't took it nicely. When Prabhupada went to America, he got the Americans to do it, and we did it nicely. That's how now so many centers are in India. Okay? So that is how, no, now, so these same characters you will see in the spot, just selfless to give message of Bhagavad Gita, right? Parampara. So as I told, he belongs to Brahma Matra Sampradaya, 31st Acharya in the Parampara. How our well-wisher? This is the deathbed of Prabhupada, last days of Prabhupada. Still, he was holding a dictaphone where they will record his voice, where he will be giving the translation. The disciples will hear that and write a translation, transcribe it. Okay, so Prabhupada cannot, he can write, it will take long time, so he always dictates, and the disciples used to transcribe it. So this is even at the deathbed. So anyone on the deathbed will not be interested to do any seva, correct? If you are tired, first thing you will tell, today I will not come to hospital, correct? No? If you are having some problem or illness, first, let's postpone this. What is the problem? We'll take rest. But look at this, he's in deathbed, still you want to serve so that they can be benefited. So this is the last video you can hear.
What did he write?
So this is the 10th kind of Srimad Bhagavatam he has written the commentary. Okay? Yes. So always teaching based on the scriptures. Okay? Now, whenever many people will come and glorify Prabhupada, Prabhupada has done so many things, so many Western countries, ISKCON is open, so many things. You know what Prabhupada used to say? I don't have any credit at all. It is by my Guru's mercy I have achieved these things. This is how every Guru will be. They will give credit to their Guru like that. Anyone who takes their credit, they are bogus. Please understand. I have done it, they are bogus. Okay. Similarly, you would have always in my class also, I always say by their mercy. Okay. So, yes. So he introduced India to the world. Yes. So he used to get married the hippie couples. So they used to have boyfriend and girlfriend. So one day Prabhupada used to tell, tomorrow you come, we will do a small function like that. So he will keep the yagya and then he will chant some mantras and then he will say that now you both are married. So those hippies know they want to change partner every day. So when they hear, Prabhupada, we are married. Okay, yes. So then Prabhupada says there is no illicit sex, only one partner. Then they used to accept that and then leave. Okay. Now, he introduced India to the world. Look at the Western devotees are trying to place the message of Bhagavad Gita to other devotees. Okay, and yes, he is a compassion personified. Yes, he has voluntarily accepted many suffering just to help all of us. Yes, translated the books till breath, last breath. So Prabhupada left. So we don't say death or breath for the acharyas like that. We say appearance and disappearance because they choose to when to appear, where to appear. We don't have the choice. We are forced to appear. We are forced to take birth. Okay, we are forced to die. But they have a choice when to appear, when to disappear. So we say disappearance day and appearance day. Prabhupada disappeared from this world or left this world on 1977 at the age of 77 kind of thing. Okay, so within the short time, so he has done so much things. He has built a house that entire world can stay. Okay, if you go to Mayapur, you will see Russians, Ukrainians also standing together and chanting Hare Krishna. Right now, the Russian and Ukraine is in great war. Similarly, Americans and Russians also chanting together, singing together. The real United Nation only Prabhupada has built. Not the that other United Nation is not able to do job, not able to stop any war, right? Yes. Now, Prabhupada is not an ordinary person, right? So it is mentioned in the Chaitanya Mangala, if some sinful people escape and giving up religious principle, go to far off countries, then my Senapati Bhakta, that is my military commander, that is the Prabhupada will come at the time to give the Krishna consciousness. He is already predicted in the scriptures 500 years ago. There is another prediction. So it is a what do you call? It is a journal where it is mentioned. When will that day come when the people in England, France, Russia, Prussia, America will take up the drums, kartals, and rise the waves of Sankirtana? That means they were telling soon that day is going to come. I'm waiting for the day like that. It is written 1896. Okay, so Prabhupada is being predicted in the scriptures as this one. Okay, now what he has done is 80 volumes of books, traveled the globe 14 times, established 108 temple, and in the age of 82 he has disappeared. Initiated 5,000 disciples all over the world. Okay. Now one speaker asked, "Do you all understand what Prabhupada has done like that?" Many people said yes. Then he made a statement, "No, you will not understand until you become 70. When you become 70, your leg cannot walk, you cannot sit up, you cannot stand. At the age of 70 years, done all these things. You will realize what he has done when you become 70. Okay, even at the age of 40, I am feeling very tired of saying many things. Okay, so another important thing is Prabhupada is the real Guru. Don't call me Guruji anything. Always address me as Prabhuji. Okay, so Prabhupada is the real Guru for all of us, and he will be able to help all of us and say, I'm just repeating the message of Prabhupada to all of you. That's why you are liking my class. If I had none of you would have waited. Okay, since I repeat the message as it is, everything is nice. Okay? Yeah. Last 5 minutes I will spend. Today being a Narashima Chaturthi, I'll speak about Lord Narashima Dev. Is it okay? Are you all ready? Another 5-10 minutes. Already 7 o'clock, but we'll quickly write up. See, when Prahlad was there, when Hiranyakashipu asked, "Is your God is there in the pillar?" The past time, does your God lives there in the pillar? Then Narashudev replicated himself in the Lord didn't know which pillar the Hiranyakashipu. He replicated himself in many pillars, and then he pointed out to then Hiranyakashipu pointed out to one pillar. That is this pillar also your Lord is there. Then at that pillar, Narashudev winked his eyes to Prahlad. Yes, I am there, you can tell, announce it. Okay? Then like no, Hiranyakashipu broke the pillar, then Lord appeared from the pillar. Then it is mentioned that when Lord appeared, it was very huge. It is so huge that Hiranyakashipu was like a mosquito or a bug inside that no hand. So when they have bed, this much only, right? They can squeeze it like this. Similarly, Hiranyakashipu was this much to Lord Narsimha. Okay? You all know what are the rules Narsimha Hiranyakashipu had. I cannot die in the day, I cannot die in the night, I cannot dead by animals, I cannot dead by humans. Nobody in your created things should not kill me, all those things. Everything, see, when you try to cheat Krishna, Krishna is the biggest cheater. He will cheat very nicely. So he had made such a way that it was neither a day nor a night. It was in the mid of the evening. And it was he asked the boon that neither it should be land, neither it should be air. I should not die. So he just kept in his lap and in the front door entrance. No, that doesn't belong to this side or that side. Okay, he kept 13th month. It's a special month called Purushottam month or the Malamas. In that month he died because he had a rule that any of the 12 months I should not die. Okay, so that is another thing. So every clause, I should not be killed by any weapon. These nails are not a weapon. Okay, yes, that way is there. So that time only, Lord or the world first, without anesthesia, the first intestine surgery happened there. Okay, yes, and then Lord did the surgery, and nobody was there to garner the Lord. He took his intestine and garnered himself. Okay, then when Lord was in such a ugra, nobody was ready to approach near him because he was in so ferocious mood because he couldn't tolerate the offense. He was ready to accept any offense done to him. He was chastising always Vishnu is cheater, Vishnu is this thing, like that he was cheating. So that is okay for Lord. Could not tolerate the offense done to his devotee Prahlad Maharaj. So he could not tolerate, he was so ferocious, nobody was able to console him. Brahma was there, Shiva was there, Lakshmi Devi was there, so many people were there. Now Brahma wanted to console, but people requested Brahma, can you go and tell the Lord to console? No, I cannot go because I only gave the proof, I am the one who did the mistake, I cannot go near to the Lord, so I will not go there. Then like, no, Lord Shiva was asked, why did you go and console? He also told many reasons that I cannot go. Then Lakshmi Devi was told, see, he is your husband only. Why did you go and console? Pasita him, cool down. She told a great statement. I don't know who he is. Okay, that's it. Nobody was ready to go near to the Lord. Only Prahlad was able to go near to the Lord, and he offered a garment, and he was able to console Lord. Then Lord asked, see, I noticed everyone was not able to come near to me. How come you alone are able to come like that? He made a very wonderful statement. See, a lion is there. A lion has a cow also. Means daughter, baby lion is there. When will the baby lion for approaching his father, it will never feel uncomfortable, right? So you are the father, even though you are a lion, you are the father, you are the loving father. Why should a baby like me should be fearful of you? Because of that, I approached you like that and told. So that day, Lord decided, this much wonderful feeling. So I should also become a son to enjoy this feeling of loving a father. Like that, he had a desire. That is why he took birth as a Rama, where you could have a reciprocation with Dasarath Maharaj. Okay. Further, he developed some other desire, which we will discuss later. Now, why Narsimha Dev is important for ISKCON devotees or any devotees? Okay. So in Mayapur, we have headquarters in Mayapur. So those days, in 1970s, lot of decoys used to come. So those decoys are not like nowadays decoys. They will come silently and steal. They used to have guns, weapons. They used to shoot, tie people, beat them nicely, and get all the money and things like that. So those days in the temple, they were coming and looting. Nowadays, temple is very crowded. Those days, temple nobody will be there except devotees. Nobody is outsiders will be there. So they used to beat them left and right, and then this one. So one day it's open that they came and attacked the temple, and they shot the devotees. And they were taking everything. Devotees said, "No problem, you take everything." And one thief started to steal the Radharani's deity. Then that time devotees all pounded together. Devotees didn't have any weapon. They started to fight for their life and fight for their life and soul, which is Radha Krishna deities. They fought with the dacoits. Finally, the dacoits ran off. So in that process, one devotee got injured also. That day, the devotees all came together. We should install a Lakshmi for our protection. Okay, so that is the thought process they had. So they wanted to install Lakshmi. Then they made a rough sketch of what type of Lakshmi Dev you want like that. They went to in South India in Kumbakonam. There is a authentic proper sculptured families are there. They have come from the proper parampara. They will know how to sculpture the deities properly, means carve the deities properly. So they gave this sketch this deity like that. First thing, this I cannot carve this, get lost. If I carve this, if you guys don't worship this deity, my family will be ruined. Okay, so one such deity we carved for one village temple. That village people didn't worship the deity properly, and this entire village is a desert now because they are not worshipping it properly. It is not, the deity is in Ugra state, so they will not worship. The Narasimha which you are asking is already Ugra Narasimha. It is very, very dangerous to all of you. I will not carve like that. Then the devotee went with sadness. Then next day, somehow by Lord's mercy, his Gurudev gave him this dream that for ISKCON devotees, if you carve this deity, it is okay with that. Then he took the sketch and he opened his own scriptures where how the deity should be and things like that. In that exact description of this deity is mentioned in one of the verses. So okay, no problem, I will carve the deity for you. Within 6 months you can come back and take it. Then he told. Now after 6 months, this devotee came to this sculpture and asked, "Is the deity ready like that?" Then this fellow told, the sculpture told, "I couldn't find a stone, so I have not carved this deity like that." This fellow got furious. You see so many quarry, mountains are there. You can't find a single stone like that, he asked. Then this fellow told, "I cannot carve like in a normal stone like this. It should be a living stone." Living stone means when you touch it, 7 different sounds should come. That is the living stone. And specific bug will eat the stone. That is the living stone. I cannot carve your deity just like a marble or things like that. It should be a living stone. I am yet to get the living stone. Once I get the living stone, I will carve it and let you know. Let it go. Then luckily, after some 3 months or 4 months, he got the living stone, and the stone will be kept. He will ask his workers to remove this, like that he will do. 3 months or 6 months, it was going on like this. So this devotee will come and see. It will be in the same state. Few extra things will be removed. Okay. So then, this devotee got furious. You can start carving. What's your problem with that? Then this sculpture is telling that I have to see the deity manifesting in the stone. When it manifests, that extra parts I am removing. That is how I carve the deities. It's not like you take the drawing, you replicate the drawing. No, the deity will manifest in the stone. Then that he will remove the unwanted parts. That is how it has to be done. So he used to meditate, and that is why it is taking time. Please wait. Then finally the deity was made ready. Before installing Prana Pratishtha, they used to tie the deities. That is invoking the deities in the presence. When they remove the eyes of the cloth covering the eyes, that is the Prana Pratishtha. They invoke the presence of the Lord. Now, since it is not Prana Pratishtha is done, so he kept the deity in an open condition, okay, and he covered the eyes. And he went for a marriage party, and that day huge rain was there. Okay, huge rain. This deity was in the rain, and the neighbors calling this culture, please come back, your entire factory is burning like that. When there is a rain, why there is a fire? Only in the one center area there is a huge fire, and because of the fire, your entire factory is burning. One center area alone, there is no rain like that. Then he understood, oh, Narashmadev, before installing Prana Pratishtha, he has appeared in the deities and he is firing the entire place because he don't want to become better. Then he understood that your deities are ready, please come and take like that. Okay. Then they can install. Even though I explained so many things, this Narashmadev is very, very merciful also. Okay. For example, many devotees go to Mayapur with so many problems. And when they approach its problem, immediately Lord will reciprocate with the solution to the problem, provided it helps you in spiritually. If you go with material problems to progress materially, he will not help you. Right? If you go with the problem with a spiritual objective, he really removes all your obstacle and he is really able to do. Many devotees were able to share their realization. One such example is one devotee was telling his wife was chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra regularly and he was ISKCON devotee. His husband was not chanting. So she was praying to the Lord that please help my husband like that. He is in last stages like that. So when he was dying, he was telling there is some lion is coming here. I'm seeing some lion here like that. That lion is telling me to chant. Please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra like that. He was sharing and he started to chant and then he left his body. So that is the power of Narashmadev. So whatever you desire, whatever protection you want, God will sanction. So in one place in South America, again a devotee, so she was playing in the middle of the road and suddenly a huge truck hit her and she flew away and fell somewhere else. So the moment the accident happens, immediately we take them to hospital. After going to hospital, doctors did all CT scan and everything. Then they asked the parent, you said a huge truck has hit and that's what you were saying, right? But when you are doing CT scan, no fracture, no internal clot, nothing has happened. Are you really telling the truth like that? They asked her. No, it is really happening in front of us, we saw. Then that girl woke up and she told, a wonderful lion embraced me and he held me tightly so that I cannot fall like that. That wonderful lion is Narashmadev. Because of that protection, not even a single scratch, not even a single fracture. Okay? So it's very important we take shelter of Narashmadev for our protection. So today we will sing a special song called Narasimha Arati, then one special mantra called Ugram Viram Vishnu. So we will chant the Ugram Viram for 11 times, something like that, and Narasimha Arati. Lyrics will be here. Don't be shy. Watch this one. Repeat after the singer. Okay? Don't feel bad. Okay? Yeah. Any questions? Not now. Doing the kirtan. Yeah. Okay. I have just two announcements. With that, we'll go for 7:20. So we run far late. Okay. So, any devotees have any birthdays and wishes? Last week we had Mataji asked for her grandparents. I offered this Tulsi Manjaris to my deities. My deities are like this. So, any devotees have any prayers, you can always approach me. I'll offer prayers in front of the Lordship. Okay? Yes. How many of you are chanting one round on the beats regularly? Today is a very auspicious day to start. Narashima Chaturthi. Okay? Please buy your beads and start to chant. It's very important because if you don't chant, we have no problem. Next life, you can attend in the same venue, the Gita close, where you are left. Someone else will be there, they'll teach you very wonderfully, more better way, more nice jokes, wonderful maybe the presentation you will have a 3D goggles also will be there. Okay, technology will be so advanced. You can all attend, I have no problem. If you want to break this cycle of birth in this very life, please start chanting. That's number one. Next session is very important. Mind your mind. We get so many negative thoughts, uncontrolled thoughts. We get like, why did I do that? So many problems. Whatever kachra happening here, Krishna will tell us. Whatever kachra is happening here, Krishna will tell us whatever kachra is happening in our mind, along with solution also. Okay? Never ever miss. It is a topmost, the crest jewel of our entire Gita course. The best session of entire Gita course is the next session. Please bring all your friends and relatives. You can see the crowd is less. First day, no place to sit. now comfortable to sit. We can sleep also now. Okay? Yes? Please bring your friends and they're going to attend the next live onwards. No problem. Okay? Whosoever missed the sessions, they're going to continue from the next live. I have no problem. So you don't become those unfortunate people. That's my request to you. Yes. So next session is very, very glorious. Please don't miss it. Okay? Yes. I can take 2-3 questions. Then we'll go for mantra meditation.
It is the same for the wire to take it, not the messenger.
This photo. This photo. This is our National Giridhari Mandir in Bangalore only. My National is very, very regular form. We should like when you see first time you will feel no fearful. So I'll introduce to you later. Okay, I'll describe more and more his glories. Then you will see understand his merciful nature. Since he is very calm, along with this, see whenever the Lord is with concerned Lakshmi Devi, he will be very calm and composed. Whenever he is alone, protecting Prahlad, he will be very, very ferocious. But the mood is to protect his devotee. Okay, but we will not be able to understand the mood. Slowly, lately, I will introduce all of them. Nice question. Yes.
Not related to today's session, but
Yeah, please.
what do you have to say about the current war that's going on in India?
First and foremost, please understand, it is a fight between dharma and adharma. We cannot neglect this saying that someone else is fighting, it's not my duty. It is a war between dharma and adharma. Killing innocent people is never considered a dharmic. Okay? You can kill a warrior, that is, a warrior can kill a warrior. Another warrior can kill a warrior. That is okay. They can be, that is also not correct to leave it, but this is a fight between dharma and adharma. We cannot say that I don't care. We should be very, very interested in this war. One thing what we can do is, we always tell, no, Narsimha is the real protection for all of us. So we will be chanting the mantra. Please learn the mantra. We will post, already the PDF is posted in the group. You can access this mantra in the group. So every day I request all of you to chant this mantra, not for your protection, the protection of the soldiers and the people in the border. We should be praying for them. Whenever we pray for others, God will listen immediately. There was one devotee who was staying in Chandigarh. She posted a message saying that complete blackout is there. So much sounds are heard and that she was praying. Immediately we offered prayer, we offered special puja for her. So it's our duty to pray for the prayer. We cannot go there and fight. We don't have the capacity. But what we can do is sincerely pray to the Lord. By our sincere prayer, already some result is there. It will become much better. And every day we should pray. That should be our goal. Nice question, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, please.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, please.
My question is related to the mantras. Like we chant God's name.
Correct.
Ultimately, we chant God's name. Why are there ill benefits associated with chanting some evil discipline?
Yes. So please understand, mantras are like rocket. They with fire. The fire, same fire can cook, used for cooking, same fire can burn the entire house. So you should know how to deal with fire. Okay? So for dealing with fire, some qualifications are required. Similarly, very simple, I'll tell you. One day, even Kumbhakarna's example we can take. Not Kumbhakarna or someone. So he wanted to ask for a boon to become immortal, but a high power, a high strength. He just mispronounced one word. That lead to I need to become more sleepy like that. I don't remember the exact sloka. Similarly, Narada Muni wanted to ask like this. He wanted a boon that I want to have a phase of a Hari. Hari means Lord Hari only, but it has another meaning. Hari means monkey also. Okay? Yes. And one day he wanted to invoke the boon, and his face turned into monkey. Okay? Yes. So the mantras has a meaning also. So only people who are qualified can pronounce properly. Otherwise, it will produce the ill effect because of the power of the mantra. It is like a weapon. If you pronounce properly, it can do wonder. If you don't pronounce properly, it can do the response. One person I remember, in one of the yagya, to kill Indra, he wanted to ask one boon, but that he pronounced one letter mistakenly. Instead of asking for killing Indra, he asked for going to kill himself. Something like that happened. So that is the very important. So the purity and the person will help enhance the power of the mantra. If you don't have the purity, it will have the negative effect. That's why we always recommend Hare Krishna mantra. It has no limitation, no problem, and no constraints, things like that. So it has full potency of the chanting other mantras also. That is number one, and no restriction. That is why it is this one. So it is like as good as you are asking tomorrow, I want to operate the rocket. I have to train you, then you can operate the rocket. Rather, you take this, it gives the same benefit as a rocket. That's what. Yes. We will take it later. Any other question? Done? Okay, we can take it later. No problem. So it's already 7:25. Get ready for chanting. See, being today is National Chaturthi, it's very auspicious day. So let's all absorb ourselves nicely to chant. Subsequent session, I will tell some of the pastimes, how chanting saved our devotee's life. Even Lord Ram wants to kill a person. He couldn't kill the person because he started to chant the Ram's name. Lord Ram wants to kill. He couldn't kill him because he was chanting Lord Ram's name. Puzzling, right? I'll explain in the next session. Right? How it is powerful like that. So kindly repeat after me. Kritayadhyayato Vishnum Tretayam Yadato Makai Vapare Paricharyayam Kamuladhari Kirtanat Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Iti Shodashakam Nam, Kali Kalvashanasharam, Namaparaparapayaha, Sarvavedeshu Drishyate, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Please close your eyes. Today being an auspicious Vaishnav Chaturthi, I'll just focus, attentively chant and hear this mantra. I don't have anything else to do. My only job is to chant and hear the mantra. So many problems, so many people are going through so many problems, that too in the current scenario. So let me take the shelter of the holy name, dedicate this results so that everyone can take benefit. Together, one voice, let's all chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare. 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 Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna